Hey guys, it's me, Benny, it's Gamer. I got another gameplay and commentary for you guys. This one's a 10-minute long gameplay, so I've decided to talk about something very in particular, which is Modern Combat 4, and my ideas of it. So, before I start that, I want to say that this gameplay, I haven't played probably Modern Combat 3, I think for like 5 days now until this gameplay. This is like the 4th game I tried getting into because I was just doing terrible. Only shotgun, so I decided not to do shotgun. I'm really bad with the shotgun, so I decided just to go sniper, and I actually did alright. So many freaking grenade noobs, I swear. There was like so many grenades everywhere. Oh, it was so annoying. But anyways, let's get right into the commentary. So, as you know, Modern Combat 3 came out October of 2011. And you know, we were all mind blown by this game. We were all just like doubting whether like this was an iOS game, like on an iPhone, because of how good the graphics were and how good the actual gameplay is. And you know, just the sniping alone, like on an iOS game, like I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. It sort of tends to a side like where sometimes it's not like it. I mean, but just like the feel of it, just like that you have a sniper in your hands, you can zoom in, you have an ACOG, you can do anything on it, and you can quick scope even. I did actually some of that in this gameplay. You know, it just feels like Call of Duty, and to have Call of Duty on an iPhone, that's a big achievement for any developer out there, anyone. So, it was just overwhelming. When Modern Combat 1 first came out, everyone was just like, well, I can say when I first got it, it was really fun. I started getting into it. It was really fun. Sniping was alright, I guess. I wasn't really too into it then, but just overall, it was fun. Everyone enjoyed it. You know, there were problems, you know, before with the Wi-Fi, but you know, Game Off learned over the years what is happening and what we have experienced and whatnot. So they've sort of progressed throughout. So I don't know how far they're gonna take the series, but I mean, I think they go with it by how long the actual series of the kind of game they're trying to kind of rewrite sort of for the iOS. Like Call of Duty has like I think like 6 or 7 games already in the whole series. So and also Halo, like Nova. So Halo has a few games like Halo Reach, Halo Wars, Halo 1, 2, 3, all those other games. And I mean, they could be bringing those. So you know, you never know. So now when Modern Combat 1 actually switched over to Modern Combat 2, everyone was also mind blown. It was a big milestone for them. The gameplay mechanics were better. There were more hackers, I think, my opinion. I did notice a lot more hackers, but I mean, I don't know, what are you going to do with 10-year-olds, but, I mean, whatever. But I mean, you know, Modern Combat 2 was, like, really fun. Everyone enjoyed it. Everyone enjoyed the guns. The only problem, really, for the game that I had, really, was just the XP. Everyone was just complaining about the XP because it took forever to level. So, again, you see, Game Loft's learning over the years. You know, you couldn't level in Modern Combat 1. You couldn't have your own custom classes. You would only default. For Modern Combat 2, you can actually, you didn't really have a created class. You sort of had one created class, which every time you went in the game, you chose what you wanted. And you know, they've progressed. They ump up the graphics. They look at the new IA devices. They look at everything to see what's going on. So and you know, Modern Combat 2, you know, they got bigger maps instead of sort of just maps that had like kind of 2 separate places. Like Modern Combat 1, that desert map sort of had one place and then just a mirror of that on the other side. And now for Modern Combat 2, you know, they had bigger maps. They had a sort of a wide variety of some. And the modes of the games, the modes of the Modern Combat series is alright. You know, they've sort of kept it the same. You know, they've added as it's progressed. And then when Modern Combat 2 switched from Modern Combat 3, now that changed from right there. From like the iPhone 3GS and stuff all the way to the 4 with the Retina display. Changed everything. You know, the Retina display really, like, your eye can't detect the pixels, so it's like really crisp and clear. And on an iPhone 4S it's amazing, but I bet it's even better on an iPad 3. I really hope I'm going to get one soon, but iPad 3, my dad has one, but I haven't even got to touch it because it's his. So I really haven't got to touch it at all to play Modern Combat 3 on it, but I bet it's amazing. It's just it just has this amazing Retina display, and it's just a big milestone. Game Off's upping the RAM, they're upping the graphics, the graphics chip. God dang it. The iPhone 4S has the A5 chip, which is the same as the iPad 2. The iPad 2 is really crisp and clear also, but it's not as crisp as the iPad 3, I think, as I know. And, I haven't really tried it, so, you don't know till you try. And, the iPad 3 actually has a new graphics card, to withstand that Retina display because, it's just a huge amount of pixels on it. It's more than a full, 1080p, I think, HD TV. So that's crazy, all packed into that small kind of screen. And, it's just big. And, so with Modern Combat 3, they brought new modes, they brought Team Manhunt. In the recent update, they brought graphical improvements. They brought, a sort of more open. It's more competitive. There are hackers, but, what are you going to do with them? There's just a bunch of them. It's just crazy. There are new weapons. You can actually aim down the sights better. It's better graphical improvements. You can see the gun, how the brightness sort of tilts on it. When the sun is shining on it, you see that kind of shine on it. So it's really cool. And then now about Modern Combat 4. I think I spent the whole commentary kind of talking about the other games, but Modern Combat 4, my ideas for it are, if they brought Modern Combat 2 to Modern Combat 3 with all those graphical improvements, I bet the iPhone 5 and the iPad 4, whatever they're going to call it, is probably going to have the next game, and probably the closest would be the iPhone 5. With that said, it's going to still have the Retina display and everything, but it's probably going to have a better processor, better everything, so Game Off's probably going to make bigger maps, bigger maps such as if you guys play Modern Warfare 3, Resistance, that's a big map. So I wonder if they'll bring those, competitive Search and Destroy. Maybe you can actually have kill cams now. You can have seeing people third person when you die. So, sorry about that. I haven't really slept much. But I mean, Search and Destroy. I'm trying to think, maybe other modes that they can even come up with by themselves, I don't even know what, Infected. I mean, they can come up with something like that, or a new type of mode for the special for Modern Combat, and I mean, it's just gonna be amazing. I can just tell. There'll probably be maybe voice chat. You can maybe hook up to your, with a wireless headset or something. It'll be really cool. They're really gonna bring the iOS gaming to the top of the bar now, I'm not saying it's going to go ahead of PS3. Definitely not. That's, I think, always going to stay at the top until, something huge happens in the future. But it will definitely, take over the PS Vita and stuff. Because the PS Vita, that's really good and stuff. But, the touchscreen isn't as, well and responsive as the iPhone and iPad. Because those Game Off really put their time into it. Apple, goddammit. And it's just really something. So, it's just crazy what they can do with Modern Combat 4. They can add maybe vehicles. You can probably get into just Battlefield or something. You can always have something. Kill cams would be really nice. If they kill you and you see a kill cam. You can also have better guns, much faster guns. Maybe more perks. Just all this stuff. We can all just guess and everything, but we won't know until we actually, have some details about it. But I really don't know if it's going to come out this year. I mean, they have tons of games this summer, and then maybe this year they'll probably come out with some new type of franchise game, because Modern Combat and Nova, I don't know if they're going to keep that steady with a game every year, like Modern Combat 1 year, the Nova. So we already got Nova 3 this year, so so maybe I don't know, sort of this year, later on, October or November. During the fall, we'll probably get Modern Combat 4, where I doubt near Black Ops 2, because I think Game Off would have already mentioned it by now. So, yeah. So, I mean, all this can be good, better radar, better interface. You're probably going to have a better interface. You know, iPhone 5 is going to have a bigger screen, so it's going to be really big and really nice and crisp and clear. And that's really my thoughts on Mortal Kombat 4. You know, probably get, you know, if you guys think about this, I mean, this is like, you know, a pretty standard game. You know, if you guys don't have an Xbox or PS3, this is a perfect replacement. This is only $7, and even on sale, it's a freaking $1. That's like nothing compared to Call of Duty. It's like 60, and you know that's just huge. You know, that's like nothing. So I mean, it's really something what Game Loft can bring to the table. But that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. So thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.